God. It's about to happen. Oh, I'm on the screen. I'm on the screen. Okay, I got this, guys. Hold on. I practice this. Hola a todos y bienvenidos a Free World Radio. Hoy tenemos un invitado especial. Por favor. Just to let y'all know, my Spanish sucks, and I tried. All I tried to say was hello and welcome to another episode of Free World Radio. Today we have a very special guest coming on the show today. Please put your hands, and if you're a cat, put your paws. If you're a dog, put your paws. You know, everything together for Imén. Come on the show. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. How are you?
I am well. This is this is about to be funny. That's what a lot of people don't understand. This is about to be a very good interview. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
You know, the sun sets every day and then it rises on another.
Yeah. and we're lucky we get to see it.
So let's start off with what we need to start off with. Go ahead and tell our crowd here, that invisible crowd that's in the cameras, tell them all about you. Where you're from, what do you like to do, and what you are doing.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Imén. I'm originally from Venezuela.
Okay.
We speak Spanish over there. Your Spanish was no bueno.
It was horrible. It's okay.
I'm a professional violinist and an artist. Currently, I just released my newest single called La Noche Aquella.
We'll get back to that.
I have been performing since I was 2.5. So the stage was kind of always been my second home.
Okay.
I perform at like the halftime show with the NBA. I've done a couple of really cool things. I'm also a model, a high fashion model. So it's always been fun to incorporate my music now in the violin with, you know, the fashion world.
Okay.
And on top of that, my goal is to try to bring Latin pop to a new level. I think there's a lack of creation of Latin pop, and I'm excited to try to bring my spin into it. And
Well, let's talk about that. How do you intend to bring your own spin into Latin pop? Can you dive a little deeper into that?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a person, I listen to a lot of music. I listen to reggaeton and hip hop, and I listen to everything. But growing up, I used to listen to a lot of Taylor Swift and people that are really great songwriters. And I feel like in the Latin world, there's that space to be filled with maybe a new singer that will bring some of that songwriting and bring, especially for like girls that are 15, 16, 17, like in that range. I think there's that whole market that is kind of craving for a new girl to bring in kind of what they're going through and write it out for them in a language they can actually understand. And, you know, not a lot of people play the violin, so I'm excited to try to bring that in as well. I think it'll be different. So.
I was really hoping that you would bring your violin today. Like, in the back of my mind, I was like, please bring your violin.
Next time.
So let's talk about, before we get deep dive into your musical journey, because I know that's why you're here. You want to talk about your new song. But you know me, I met you as a violinist. Please tell me a little bit more about how you got into it, how you got so fluent with it, and how you actually got yourself from, you know, just kind of doing small gigs to where you are now.
Well, I've been playing the violin since before I could talk. And how it started out was, in my family, everybody's an athlete, everybody. So my mom wanted me to do an extracurricular activity. We tried ballet and I cried. We tried gymnastics, I cried. We tried soccer and the coach cried. The coach said, girl, no. And the only thing that really stuck out to me was the violin. My mom took me to my first class, and as I was sitting there, it was the only time my mom never saw me crying. So I stuck it out. Started when I was 2.5. By the time I was 8 or 9 in Venezuela, I was considered a professional. I played in Caracas, which is the national as a capital. I played in like the National Symphony, which is considered one of the greatest in the world. When I was 11, I moved to the States, and I lived in Memphis, Tennessee, which obviously the blues over there, jazz, Elvis Presley. So I had a lot of cool influence. I've moved around a lot, and the violin, I always say, is really the only boyfriend that stuck with me. So I think it's so special. And it was really what got me into even then writing music later on.
Okay.
So.
Don't mind the shadow in the room. Just pretend it's not there. If you laugh, he'll come get us. Don't laugh. All right. No, that's very, so since you could even talk, I don't even know what I was doing before I could even talk. I think I was trying to hand-eye coordinate food to my mouth. So that's intense. So I take it that your family is 100% behind you with this.
Yes.
Like I can imagine.
Yes, absolutely.
Does anybody else in your family play instruments?
No, my dad has an amazing voice. He can sing, but nobody else plays instruments. I have 3 younger siblings. My brother is a D1 baseball player. My sister is like a D1 prospect for volleyball, and the youngest is also like a crazy baseball. The athletic genes skipped me, so I don't know what happened there. This height was for nothing.
So instead of going athletic, you just put all your talents into music.
Yes.
I love that for you. So what? At the end of this journey, where do you see you and your violin? Like, what if you could play at any venue in the world, any event, where would you like to go?
More than any venue, to me, my dream, like my musical dream, is obviously the dream is to live through your music, not have to have like a real job.
Of course.
And my dream is to open foundations back home, because music and sports is what keeps children and kids out of negative situations in the streets and things like that. And I've seen it help kids escape certain situations that they're born into. And I want to collaborate that. One of my one of my idols is Shakira, not only because of what she's done for Latin music, but she's opened foundations that are called Pies Descalzos, which means bare feet.
Okay.
And they're schools. And thanks to her, kids have gone on to go to university and schools and kind of taken them out of that situation. I want to do the same for where I'm from. So more than any venue, to me, that's kind of the dream.
So now I have to ask a follow-up question. What are you doing to put that dream into reality?
So since I moved to the States, I've always played at churches, helping kids, like teaching them, because kids just don't know about violins. They think it's boring until they actually pick it up. So I've played at hospitals. This Thursday I have a gig. I'm playing kind of at the hospital just to try to like lift people's spirits up, especially in the holiday season. That's kind of what I like to do. Like those are usually my Thanksgiving and Christmas plans. So, little by little, it's like planting a seed. A kid will see the violin or a cello or a guitar, because I have friends that will come with me that also play other instruments. And you just spark their curiosity, and that'll lead them to, even if they don't become professionals, it'll lead them to, you become more disciplined, you develop different kind of skills that will help you, whether in school or the things that they like to do in the future. So.
See, I love that. I had a question and it just ran out of my head. It literally just ran out of my head. Oh, no. So for Thursday, you say you have a gig. Are there any other violin gigs you have coming up for the rest of the year into the new year? Oh, okay. I see your face lit up. Go ahead. Please tell us.
So this year has been really cool. I've gotten to perform in huge gigs alongside Musica, which is one of the biggest comedians in the Venezuelan pop culture.
That was recent, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna say you
super
did.
recent.
I'm gonna say you
and
did
then
that.
this Saturday I'm doing the same thing. So I'm opening for him in Miami.
Nice.
Saturday, Sunday as well, and then he's coming back here to Orlando. So I'm opening up for him on Monday. So we got cool things coming.
Get your money, girl. Get your money.
So we got cool things coming, but I can't spoil it all.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to tell your fans out there that are going to be watching this video?
No, that I love them. That's it.
Y'all thought y'all had one. Let's transition over to this new song. What is the name of this new song?
So the name of the song is La Noche Aquella.
All right, you got to translate and give me the goods.
The background. So La Noche Aquella means that one night. So the song is about that one night that somebody may have had in Miami, enjoying themselves. They might have seen a person that, kind of was like, oh, who is that? And so that's kind of the song that developed throughout that kind of feeling. It's in a collaboration with a Puerto Rican singer named Mare.
Okay.
And how we met is a very funny story. Essentially, he had released a song, and I really liked it, so I made a cover on it on the violin. He's also starting out his career, so we're kind of at the same level.
Okay.
And I made a song on it on the violin, and I posted it. I didn't even think he was gonna see it. I was like, cool, it was a cool cover. And he saw it, his dad saw it, so his dad like reached out to me, and I was like, I'd love to do something with him. His dad also manages him, like my mom manages me. So we kind of got into it, and it took us a year. Not to make the song, but for it to be released, going through labels and things like that. So it was really fun. I'm super proud of it. The music video was also really fun to shoot. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys to hear the song.
That's the song you brought today, right? Now, just to let y'all know, at the end of this, she's gonna give y'all a once-in-a-lifetime performance. Now, we don't have all the fancy dancy, stream like lights and stuff that you're used to, but we do have we do have Bill.
We have Bill. Guys,
Bill.
we named him Bill, okay? Doesn't he look like a Bill? One of my best friends is named Bill, so.
Please leave in the comments if our spaceman here looks like Bill.
Bill. His name is Bill.
So, while making this song that you just dropped, other songs, of course, have been made. What is your main inspiration when you make music?
My life, situations that I've gone through, my friends' lives. Sometimes with all my work, my life gets kind of boring. So I reach out to my friends, or they'll reach out to me. Listen, girl, can you believe what he did to me? And I'm like, 1 second. And I pull out my notepad. I'm like, what'd he do?
Tell me in full details what he did.
And I'm kind of obvious with my songwriting. I had a song come out earlier in the year called American Psycho. It was about a guy who was obsessed with the movie American Psycho. And he had blonde curly hair and blue eyes, and that's in the song, and he wasn't too thrilled with it, but it is what it is.
I gotta be careful. You might put
Have
me...
you got any experiences?
There was this one time at band camp. Everybody has a time at band camp. We played our trumpets. That's it.
All right, y'all. Band camp coming out January 2026.
Yo, I wouldn't even know what to do. I would just be like, well, here we are.
Well, there's that.
I could have said something really cool. Instead, I said band camp. Where do you see your musical talents taking you next year, 2026? What are the goals? What are the dreams?
The goals are release my first EP. So that's coming in the spring.
Okay.
I'm really, really excited.
Make sure we get that. So we
absolutely.
Please
Hello.
Make sure
we will be back.
Yes.
With better hair, but it's fine. So that's the main goal for the year right now, releasing the EP.
Okay.
And promoting it and for people to kind of hear my story and hear how I'm involving the violin in the EP.
If you don't mind, because you said involving your story, can you give us can we pry a little bit into that? Tell us a little bit about what this EP is going to really entitle. You say your story, what about your story?
So as somebody that I've had the privilege of moving a lot, but with that comes a lot of starting over and trying to re-find yourself and getting lost. And if you go watch my new music video, I wear these little butterfly wings that I'm kind of, you'll see a lot of butterflies because it's kind of the emblem of the album.
And before you go too far, where can they find this music video at?
Imén Musica. It's on every platform, YouTube, wherever you would like to watch your things. It'll be on Instagram, YouTube, Imén Musica. It's music with an A at the end. It's Spanish.
You guys hear that? Okay, cool. Okay, continue.
Cool.
Sorry.
No. So the album emblem is a butterfly. Why? Because butterflies go through a season of change and then they become this beautiful butterfly. And I think I went through that as well, moving so much and learning new cultures. And it's all based on Latin pop, which I think it'll be really cool for young girls who are also kind of transitioning from young girls into young women, which I just turned 20. So I'm kind of in that phase. And I think a lot of girls will relate to it, hopefully, because I wish I would have had something like that when I was like kind of going from like 17 to 20.
We love the positivity.
So, yeah.
Speaking of which, since we're on this subject, it's that time of the interview where I got to ask the hard questions. What is the most challenging part of being a young artist in the industry?
That everybody has an opinion about everything. That's it.
Talk about it.
And as a woman, Another person I look up to is Carol G. Carol G opened the path in the urban world for us women. And she always talks about the struggle and, you know, you're being undermined. And it's something that I didn't quite understand where she was coming from until now I'm dealing with it. And I'm like, girl, I got you. So I think it's not hard, but people will make it a little bit harder on you to try to stand up for yourself and be like, this is my idea and this is what I want to convey. Oh, well, what if people don't like it? What if, I think the right audience will find you. And if you don't make something you love and you connect with it, it'll never really happen. So
bars, gems and bars, everybody.
People say, you know what, you could make whatever and it'll be more popular, it'll be more trendy. And I'm like, I'm not really trying to follow the trend. I'm trying to make my own trend. I don't want to be the next whoever. I want to be me. And if people like it, then awesome. And you know, that's it. I think that's the hard part of the industry. But if you kind of like stand up for yourself and you know, work on your ideas, obviously get better and take critiques, and that's a good thing, you know. People won't take the time of the day to tell you if it's not true. But you don't have to lose your essence in the process. That's what I would say.
Okay. Who is your biggest influence right now?
Like musical artist?
Anything. Who's your biggest influence in life? Because whoever's your biggest influence in life somewhat influences your music.
Shoot, my biggest influence in life is my mom. My mom is the strongest person I know.
Okay. What's her name?
Bushra.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I can't call her that. She, you know, she mad strong. You know, she's gonna take this.
You know what? It's something about mamas and that strength, though.
Absolutely. And I've dealt with some situations being in the industry, and my mama, not knowing much about the industry, has been able to make the best decisions for me and really stand up for me. So she's my inspiration. Has always been there to support me. And I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for her. Whenever I felt like quitting, she was like, girl, no, we're not going to quit.
There you go.
So I would say my mom.
Well, let's get on a lighter note. We got one more lighter note. And that lighter note is, if you could work with one artist in the industry, who knows who watches these videos? Who knows who these videos get sent to? If you could work with one artist in the industry, who, why, and what project would you do?
That is such a hard question.
I told you the
Jesus.
last part of the interview was gonna be the hardest questions.
I mean,
We'll break it down. Who?
That's the hard part. Hello. Oh gosh, I think I'd say Shakira.
What project?
Genuinely, with her, I would love to do like a Spanish song. And the reason why is a lot of Americans don't know this, but Shakira, even though she has amazing music in English, like one of my favorite songs from her is in English, but her lyricism and the way she conveys stories in Spanish, since she was like my age, is amazing. And I feel like I would learn so much around her. She's been in the industry for like over 30 years. And I would learn so much around her. Whatever she wanted to do, shoot, I don't care. Whatever she wanted to do, I would be down for. I think I would be such a sponge around her and learn so much from her. And again, coming back to the foundations and what she's done for Colombia, I want to do the same thing for Venezuela. So, you know. That's
a smart answer. I love that. Yeah. It's not selfish. And you said the right thing. Learn. I want to learn from them.
I do love Beyonce, though, you know. That'll be another one.
The Beehive.
Oh, I'm proud, Beehive. Proud, hello.
All right, well, that about wraps up the little time we do have. But before we go, I need you to look into the mini cameras we have here. We'll pick one. You know, we're going to look straight, and somebody's going to catch us.
Okay, cool.
I need you to do two things for me. Number one, I need you to tell those people that are watching you right now where they can find you at. And then number two, I need you to introduce the song that you are about to perform for them.
Okay.
Live, so that they can get a taste of what you have to offer and what you are giving these people that you make cha-ching, cha-ching, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't be asking me for no cha-ching. So, everybody, my name is Imén. You can find me at Imén Musica, IMENMUSICA, on all platforms. And I'm super excited to be performing La Noche Aquella featuring Mare. I'm very excited for you guys to hear the song. And please go let me know what you think. I love you and thank you for your time.
And without further ado, excuse me, Mr. Bill, I know you want to sit here and watch this, so we'll keep you right there. Ha! Knew you like hanging around. I'm gonna move this out your way. And check. Ooh.
Ooh, she's loud.
Just wait on it. The magical man is about to do magical things. All right. Here you go.
Thank you.
All right, and wait a minute.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill, hold it down for me. See, it's gonna. Yeah, the reverb.
Bailando en Miami bajo la luna, tú y yo en esta fiesta, una locura. The beat drops low, but I can't let you go, and I'm lost in the crowd, but your eyes me dicen que quieres recordar la noche aquella frente al mar. El ritmo de las olas fue difícil de olvidar. Ahora que estamos aquí, el tiempo hay que aprovechar. Dime si estás dispuesto y yo me presto para ti.
Te lo juro que me presto. Me tiene loco, mami, si te soy honesto. Que como yo no hay nadie que esté dispuesto a hacerte cosas que nadie nunca te ha hecho. El tiempo sigue, nunca para. Te tengo aquí, beba, estamos cara a cara. Como mira y me toca, no se iguala. Te lo juro que como a nadie se me tranca el corazón. Cuando te sientas, tú me apasionas como los pocas gente. Yo quiero de tu amor, como dice 7. Si son muchas las ganas, prendo la intermitente. Que quiero recordar aquella noche frente al mar, cuando encima te tenía y eso me ponía mal. Ya sé que hace tiempo no nos vemos, aprovechemos el momento, que esto no se da todo el tiempo. Y ya se te nota por dentro que
quiere recordar la noche aquella frente al mar. El ritmo de las olas fue difícil de olvidar. Ahora que estamos aquí, el tiempo hay que aprovechar. Dime si estás dispuesto y yo me presto para ti. Que quiere recordar la noche aquella frente al mar. El ritmo de las olas fue difícil de olvidar. Ahora que estamos aquí, el tiempo hay que aprovechar. Dime si estás dispuesto y yo me presto para ti. If you wanna come and play, all you gotta do is look my way. Your eyes can light up mine. Boy, bring your body over here. Young daughter.
dime shawty.
I love you. Thank you.
And we will be right back after this quick commercial break. See y'all next time. That's a picture.